look at, nice job, Preston. All right, so we're going to get a hero shot with Preston and his bear in a minute, but I just wanted to, like, this is something I'm super passionate about, is making sure that you looked after your animal as soon as you find it. The very first thing that you need to do is get the guts out of that thing and get it started cooling off. All right, so field dress time. What we want to do, we're going to get him propped up right where he's straight on his back, and then let's pull him back up that way so that stump's not in the way there. Yeah, just pull him straight to you a little bit.
Hey buddy, let's hold hands.
Okay, that's good.
You want to maybe turn his ass so his guts will fall in that pile?
It's okay, we'll just pull him out. So that's perfect, he's right on his back, we don't need to prop him up now. So what we're going to do is try to get just under the skin and just split straight up from right between his testicles.
Like, do I start low or?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe flip your knife over and just cut right down between his testicles. The next thing we want to do is get him opened up down here. So split this, you can feel the edge of that pelvis bone right there. So you want to split it right down to the bone. Yeah, you want to try to get that cut right on the very top of that.
I think I'm off to the side.
Yeah. If you get off to the side a little bit, it's okay. It's not a big deal, but. And then that stomach lining that you're, and the fat that you're kind of pushing out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, just cut that. Right up to the, yeah. You have to cut all that loose right to the front side of that pelvic bone so we can. So right where your finger is right there, that's where the stomach muscles come down and attach to the bottom of the pelvis.
Oh, right here. Okay.
Yeah, so you can just cut those off and they'll kind of pull
right
back up. Yeah. So just try to stay as close to that pelvis bone as you can. Then we'll just take the little handsaw and cut it straight down. Try not to push it in too deep if you can help it. And then you just want to cut straight down the center of that pelvis all the way to the hole in the back end there. These little hand saws work the best for this. You can use any kind of saw, but these are amazing. Okay, so the next part is
reaching up and
yeah. So you'll just take, what I do is take 2 fingers,
right.
Get underneath that stomach lining, and then just kind of put your knife in between your fingers, and then yeah, you just want to cut that stomach lining all the way up to basically the sternum. The center bottom of the chest, which is right here. Yeah. And then just take your time. The way he's laying, his guts will be kind of settled down, and he's not overly full. Several layers, there's skin, there's the muscle lining, and then the stomach lining underneath that, but you should be able to clearly see the guts with nothing around them, intestines, when you get it right. Okay, and then right up to the sternum. Perfect. And so that flap of skin that you just had your fingers stuck to, that's the diaphragm.
Okay.
So that's a piece of skin that goes all the way around the inside of the rib cage and separates the stomach from the heart and the liver and the lungs. So you kind of want to take your knife and start kind of going around that and get it cut loose from the ribs. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a little tricky, but yeah, you can. Okay, got it. You can see it. Well, it goes. So it goes. It's just a flat piece of skin,
right?
That sits. See, you can see it right here. It's it's attached to the wall of the ribs there. Yeah, that's it. So just cut that back as far as you can.
And that.
So yeah. And usually sometimes what I do, you got to get your hand in there and kind of push stuff out of the way and almost kind of feel your way through it. So now we're just going to take the saw and we're going to split the ribs. Make it a little bit easier to start cleaning this thing out. Yeah, cut a little more towards the center there, Preston.
Okay.
Yeah, and just you can go ahead and just go all the way up until you get to his throat there. It'll make it way easier. Good. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, now you can kind of push the ribs out of the way and reach up there, and you want to find his windpipe. I don't know if there's anything left of the heart. I bet you there's a hole right through it. So yeah, you want to reach up inside, find his windpipe, and then hold on to it, pull it down, and then take your knife and reach in above it and cut it loose. Because you have to cut the windpipe if you're gonna. Right. So that's yeah. So take your knife and reach up as far as you can inside. Because that won't come out unless you cut that windpipe off. So the windpipe just feels like a kind of a serrated piece of hose. It's probably about 1.5 inches, 2 inches in diameter. You can see it right there in Preston's hand. So now what you'll do is just kind of stick your hand under it and start kind of working stuff back and cut loose what you need to get things to. And then just take your time because we don't want to cut up the tenderloins or the heart and liver. And we'll just work this back, and then as Preston gets the guts out, then we'll just tip him up and drain the blood and grab the heart and liver, and we'll be ready to drag him out. Let's grab that leg and lift him up.